Let's learn how to put the eyes on your jack-o'-lantern. If you'll notice, I have a very light line halfway between the top of my pumpkin and the bottom. That's actually where the eyes are going to live. A lot of students may put the eyes way at the top or too far down at the bottom. Your eyes actually live halfway between the top and bottom of your head. So you can make that line if you want with your tool. One decision you have to make is if you want a bead for your eye or if you're going to make your own out of clay. This is a little bit more challenging. If you want to have a challenge, you can make your own. The next step is to take the back of your tool and dig out the place that your eyes are going to go. You want to get in there and remove some of that clay. So you're really making an eye socket by doing this. Doesn't have to look pretty. If you're using a bead, turn it so the holes are not straight out because we're going to paint these. And press your bead in so half of it is sticking out of the clay like that. If you're not using the bead, make sure that your clay eyeball is small enough so it will fit in the hole, and you'll do the same thing. You'll place it in the hole. I'm just going to leave the bead there. And then you can do the second one. I'm just going to show you one. Your next step is to make a long snake. I'm sure you've done this with Play-Doh before. You just roll it out with your fingertips, like so, and then use your finger to flatten it. This is going to form the upper and lower eyelid. So cut your piece into 2 equal parts, upper and lower eyelid. You'll do this again for the other eye as well. Move them out of the way. Let's go back to my pumpkin. Place the upper eyelid half on your bead or clay, half on the actual pumpkin surface. If you have a surprised eye, you may want to raise that eyelid, or if you have a sleepy eye or mad eye, you can put this eyelid in any direction. I would check your paper and your expression to see which one you want to do. Now, the key is not to touch the eyelid where it is touching the bead or the clay eyeball. Leave that be. Then with your tool, go around and combine the clay. You should not see the line where the eyelid starts. It should vanish into the clay surface of the pumpkin. You can use your fingers. You'll notice that you are erasing parts of your lines of your pumpkin. You can use the side of your tool and put those back in. And there's your top eyelid. Bottom eyelid is the same. If the bottom eyelid comes way up because you're angry, you can place it way up. If it's surprised, you can place it way down. Check your drawing. Again, don't touch where the eyelid is touching the eyeball, and then go around with your tool and combine your clay all the way around again. And that is how you make an eye. Voila! It's beautiful.